it can cost more than $150 for a family to bowl for a couple hours on a weekend.
And they said the main company to blame is Lucky Strike because they bought out most of the bowling alleys and they commercialized it and they jacked up the prices and they did the cosmic bowling and they're doing all this stuff to kind of ramp everything up, and they've made it pretty unaffordable for a family to just go bowling for a night when that was just kind of like a cheap activity for people.
I went to one recently, and I was blown away at what they told me it was going to be for myself, 2 kids, and my wife to bowl. And
hundreds, right?
It was like $60 an hour, right?
So they wanted, and they claimed this was going to be for the hour. And I ended up not negotiating, but I basically said, we don't want the hour. I just want one game. One game, my kid's going to be bored and they want to go play at the arcade anyway.
It is a decision you have to make.
But they basically said, yeah, for the hour, if you wanted, I think it was $60 per person.
It's crazy.
And I said, and even for the children, 60? Oh, that's right. I go, what?
And then the shoes markup has gotten crazy too.
Yeah, it's gotten, and by the way, there was like 2 lanes used, and everything else was wide open.
Yeah.
And that's why and what they want is make the bowling for free, get people in there, and they're going to spend money on all the other stuff. That's where you gouge us, the food, the booze.
Yeah, but then the food, I kind of appreciate being on the cheaper side. And the food is, I think bowling alley food is great.
Or here's a great move. Because most people suck at bowling, as we learned when Allie got destroyed. Do it so like you charge whatever you charge, but people can earn some of that back if they can bowl well. Then now you got some stakes right there. So if you're charging a family $150,
you bet on yourself.
Maybe you give them back 50 cents a pin they knock down or something. Then all of a sudden
you have to do a handicap though.
Now it matters.
Like depends on how good of a bowler you are.
Well, yeah, but most people suck. I mean, let's be honest. Most people suck. Even people that think they're good at bowling, like you claimed you were. When it really came down to it, you suck.
Yeah, I feel bad for the old lady bowling leagues because they are being priced out.
Yeah.
That was like the biggest old lady activity.
Yeah, so they still, I think
would just do it all day.
They still have those weird off hours where those lanes are just completely, but most of those bowling places, I think they are just sitting there, just dying up right now. And that's why.
Do you think that they are doing badly?
I think that, a lot of them, because it used to be, like, I think there was a time in my life where every birthday party I had
was at a bowling alley.
Was at a bowling alley.
And
everyone
there used
I went
to be a million
was at a bowling alley because you could, a bunch of kids could, I don't know, family would give the bowling alley, I don't know, $50. Kids could bowl for as much as they wanted to, eat a cake, get the hell out of there. And now
it was only a bowling alley, and now it's like bowling and axe throwing.
Right. Well, they have to go ahead and try to get the asses in the seats, and no one wants to do it anymore, and I get it. It's not easy. That's why Blind Charlie ruined Allie's bowling frame when he threw the ball down the lane. Repost that video. It's one of my favorite videos we ever got. We got to take a no, we don't. We're going to get a brand new hour of the show right now. I thought we were taking a break. Brand new hour of the show starts right now.